Welcome to another episode of Open Mic Debates. I'm your host, Maal.
It's your boy Ice.
And today, we're going to talk about realistic changes we can make to society to make it a better place to live. Yeah, that's what we're going to.
I like to. I started off with, this will be a council meeting for the record books. It'll be like my first start would be, everybody say education, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it would be.
Yeah.
In the system I would have it would be overseas. They teach like from kindergarten to 12th grade, all at the same school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's one format I will offer. Second, as far as like, definitely would change like math. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, it'll be like a Spanish or a foreign language for you to learn, for you to take algebra 2 and anything after geometry, because I believe you got to know how to add, subtract, and geometry, and all that history stuff, you know what I'm saying? It'll be elective. It'll be more stuff as far as like finances, like once you get to like 6th, 7th grade, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And what I think that one example will be a change society, because it will make people prepared for life quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best thing that'll get you prepared for life is experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just to waste time in our school system with all these breaks in summer like that, it's not really doing nothing. I think it's holding I think that's really what's one factor that's holding our society up.
Yeah, that's a good one, man, because just to add something to that school curriculum shit, so they need to teach people about, stocks, so they need to teach people about savings, credit cards, so they need to teach all that, and I think college should be free too. Like if you go into a state school, it should be free. Now, if you want to go to an Ivy League or something like that, that's prestige, you got to pay for that. But I think all state colleges should be free.
Oh, to me, I wipe out colleges and you'll just go to trade schools. I don't care what level it is, nigga. It's a trade. Skip the first 2 years so y'all can get money to teach them what they first learning in high school, and just teach them what their degree is. Yeah, trade school, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doctor, lawyer, whatever. It's strictly when you just learn what you need to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I understand when people say, because it's what people in college say, is even though your master maybe, doctor and this and that, is good to take side things because maybe public speaking and things of that nature. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on if it's not your math, your English, is just like, at what point am I when I'm doing writing essays, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to help me in real life. You know what I'm saying? I think school in general should transition right into real life. It should be familiar. But when you go from school to real life, it's not familiar.
Yeah, it's a culture shock.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It could be a class to show, how you pay your bills, how you manage your money, you know what I'm saying? This how to be an adult, to get you ready for the real world. You got to work 40 hours a week, get a paycheck, and you got to pay bills with that paycheck. You just can't go out and party with that paycheck. I think.
What's up? What you about to say?
I'm about to say, I think another thing too is we can make like the like fast food places. They can charge more. Like they need to flip the roles. Like salads and all the healthier stuff should be cheaper, and then all the junk food should be higher.
Yeah.
I think that's a realistic change they could do.
I got 2 of them. One, we the United States of America, right? United States of America, right? I understand what happened 300 years ago, claimed this territory, but we still the United States of America. So why the fuck do I gotta have a different type fishing license from Tennessee to Texas? A
That's
gun
good.
license from
Yeah,
Florida to Idaho. Nigga, we
yeah,
united. We can't
yeah.
come up with one law for all this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
It's
Facts.
just be like, that would make shit easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, in Texas, be like, hold on, man,
Yeah,
Cali, well, in Texas, be like, like, that shit, like, I don't understand that shit. You
yeah.
know,
Them gun laws is ridiculous.
I don't understand. I don't
Cali,
understand,
New
like,
York, New Jersey, like them motherfuckers is all hard to take your gun there. But like Texas, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, you can go with your gun up and down and in and out those states with no problem.
it's like they choose what they want to. Like, okay, we'll accept your driver's license. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's register. You had to do that somewhere. But no, if you get this gun, got registered, nah, you gotta do it. You get this, like it's simple shit, like a fishing license, my nigga. You really mean, like I understand, like if I have to pay a fee, you know what I'm saying, like to fish in your area. But I got this license. You got the same fucking information. It's that I had to pass, but I gotta pay for another fishing license because it's like it's little shit like that when you really be going across like or like how in some states, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You can get stuff on your land, you know what I'm saying? Like get an inspection, okay, cool. But you gonna tell me I can't grow, you know what I'm saying, some shit and it may hang, you know, high over another somebody fence, not even touching the fence because of HOA from 60, 70 years ago that you created. You know, it's little shit like that, but this
yeah,
neighborhood is cool with, you know what I'm saying? You be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
yeah,
just makes shit complicated, you know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
should be making shit hella complicated. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I heard them HOAs is a bitch.
Yeah, I mean everything started for a reason. It's just everything evolves also, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's just like you want niggas to evolve, but you want to keep the times and laws back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Dude.
just like fuck that shit don't unite it. Just take that shit off. States of
Yeah,
America, nigga. States
yeah,
of America, period, nigga.
yeah.
America state something. Take
What's
that
good?
fucking United off there, bro.
Yeah, what's good in one state should be good in all other
Exactly.
50 states.
Period.
You know, 49.
Period, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Period, nigga.
That's good. I think another one they should do, they should start taking old people driver license. I think at 55, you need to go take a test again. Yeah. I think because I'm tired of these motherfuckers pulling out in front of me and acting like they're cool, like they ain't do nothing wrong. Like if you're gonna pull out in front of somebody, you need to hit the gas. Don't pull out and just keep going like it's a red light finna come on. No, motherfucker. You pull out in front of me, I need pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
So I think 55, they should start from 55 on, you should start going back to take a field school driving test.
Yeah.
And they should do it to where like they gotta pull out in front of people and stuff like that to test their skills. Yeah, they should test their skills. They should get on highways and merge, see how they merge, all that good shit.
Hey, you want to know another one I got?
Yeah.
If I pay taxes, all these fucking surveys that you put out, this and that, websites, bitch, I should choose where it should go.
Yeah.
You should, okay. Okay, cool. I can't be like going in a little parking lot up the street, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But you should have you can choose whatever y'all working on, and I decide where that motherfucker want to go. If I'm paying my taxes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it'd be just like a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, that road, I guess ain't nobody want that road fixed because they put their taxes on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, Nigga be complaining. Hey, you man, hey, put your taxes. Nigga be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I put 15 on the road, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you say,
exactly.
nigga, this
Yeah.
my street, nigga.
I put $450 to get this street fixed. I was a large contributor to this shit.
Oh shit. For
They
real.
just have to be. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, motherfuckers are really bottom block then.
Niggas neighborhood be clean though. You'll know. You'll know. Oh, niggas don't want to put. You really know. Niggas really ain't putting money in their neighborhood, nigga. You and
Yeah,
that shit gotta go somewhere, nigga. Where you putting that shit? You know,
yeah,
you make
yeah.
a nigga just be like, cool, have a system, whatever, create something, be like, hey, we got this shit, you know what I'm saying? When your taxes come out, I don't know how they'll do it, you know what I'm saying, as far as your checks. Yeah, your checks just be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this what you came out with, this where it can go. That shit is
Yeah,
making it fun, nigga, to be honest, nigga. Shit, you
yeah.
taking that shit anyway. That you say
Right.
it's going to this, okay, cool, nigga. Let me put some shit in this social security. I'll be like, yeah, that roll. I want the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
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 you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I want
Yeah,
that
I want
park right
to
there,
lay at
nigga.
the corner right there.
For real, man. See, like, damn, niggas be have everything. A park, niggas, what? What?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
That's what I'm
I think
saying. Like, but they don't
I
want to
think
do that
another
shit. Cause
nah, hell
that's
no.
like small business in the sense of a way. Cause if you get like a little area, let's just say realistically, and somebody be like, man, should we work in this neighborhood shit? Let's get this put our taxes and get this YMCA up or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now that create jobs in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit just put a mindset on shit, you know, a value on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like an ownership on shit, like, okay, I'm really making a difference. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man, fucking taking my taxes and like, what's fuck? Oh, it
yeah,
went
yeah,
to this, went to that. Like, fuck.
yeah. You have people's buy-in more too, because they actually, want that shit done in the community. So
Yeah,
like they're gonna care about it, they're gonna take care of it.
yeah, yeah.
I think another one should be speed limits. Like some of these speed limits in the city is just ridiculous. Like, why is the speed limit 35? It's a 4-lane road, two on each side, and the speed limit 35. Why? Like, it need to at least be 50.
Hey, I got a question.
Go ahead.
All right, what is an idea if you was put in the position to help the racial I can't say stigma because it ain't no stigma. The racial
Nah.
tension in the world. Like what
Hmm.
is something that you would try to implement? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
Make a nigga think.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, cause you would think it gotta be like first, like the topic say it gotta be realistic. It gotta be something that's gonna touch the young and the old. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? It gotta
I
be.
think I think it started in school. I think they need to have African American studies in school from first grade on up. They
Yeah,
need to start. They need
like
to
the
start.
good stories, the real
Yeah,
stories.
yeah, the real stories. They need to start learning about that from first grade on.
Yeah, because we don't learn about the bad. We don't learn about when all the other people were slaves.
Yeah, you
Everybody
don't.
was
All you
slaves
hear
at
about
one
is
point in time, but
all
you
you hear is really
sure
about
learn that niggas were slaves. Yeah, that's all you
yeah,
learn.
yeah,
You
definitely,
learn that shit over and over and over. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
you learn like the kings that from the area, or
Yeah,
even the
about the
people
Moors.
that
Yeah,
like the I didn't learn this till I was like an adult. Like they had that all them black bankers in Oklahoma for they blew that whole up.
yeah, yeah.
You know what
Black
I'm
Wall
saying?
Street.
You don't learn that
Yeah,
shit until
yeah,
you
you don't
old.
learn. Yeah, so they need to implement that into the school system.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah,
Take these college.
history. Black history is world history.
That's
Same
what
as
they
20.
should do. Take these
Yeah,
fucking colleges that okay, take these college courses that you making us pay for and not learning our trade, not what would I trade, like a doctor or a lawyer. Okay, cool. Take them little side shits like Black history and shit and put them in high school. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Put the Black history like 10th, 11th, 12th, you know what I'm saying? Fuck we learn yeah, make that shit mandatory. Yep.
yeah.
Learn
I
about
think
different races.
that'll
Like,
definitely help.
for real.
Because racism is taught. You ain't born racist. Racism is taught. So if we put it into the school system when they're young, they can go against what their parents teaching them at home and be like, nah, this is what I learned in school today. It didn't happen the way you said it happened, Dad.
Yeah, man, because if you want to make a racist old person, man, be like, nigga, you probably sucks your black nanny titty. Cause when you say that shit, like when you say that they talk like real, like they was having babies, there's stories about that where they was taking care of these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Definitely.
And I
Yeah.
ain't
Big
racist,
Mama took
but
care
you
of all
still
them.
fucking on my titty. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah. Big Mama took care of all them.
Oh man.
Yeah, they took so much from our culture, but like you said, we don't learn about a lot of that stuff until we are adults, and
Yeah,
we go searching for the knowledge.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just ain't, or like if you go to college and you take an African American studies, then you learn about some of that stuff. But like all throughout middle school and high school, all you know is about Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying? Cotton gin. Like it's certain stuff they let you learn about, but so they don't really teach you everything. I think all that need to be integrated into the curriculum.
I was about to say like what would you do to like motivate the youth or stuff or motivate, just make like it seemed like people don't want to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What,
Like,
what do you mean by that?
okay, like when you go to the store or when you go, interact with people, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and have like a basic conversation. Nobody's really talking about nothing. No one's talking about nothing that's like really like a complex, conversation. It's just more like surface level as far as like what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I translate that to is like in school when it's just like, oh, you're taught this, so I learned this. It's kind of like a pattern. But when you get into them AP classes or them private schools, they teach you like how to think. And I
Yeah.
think what they do and translate to you in life, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like it's kind of like you more creative, like you're more motivated, you know what I'm saying? Because you're
Mm-hmm.
not used to the system of just like, up, wake up, go to work, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why you meet people on a daily basis where just like, when I say don't want to be great, where it's just like, man, like you working that job, four other people working that job, but it seemed like one person really, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that nigga put in work. Like, when you go to the restaurant, like, oh, damn, he's a real good waiter. You know what I'm saying? How many waiters
Yeah.
you got? You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, and I think that comes with just, I think it goes back to school, and a lot can be, parenting, but I can't really talk about parenting because that's just something that you just can't control, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
As decades and decades of mental things. But as far as what you can with what you teach them, I think if we make more things challenging, you know what I'm saying, it'll spark that early motivation, you know what I'm saying, to, be great. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. You can definitely spark the motivation to make them be great. But I guess you got to show them like how much what the worth of talking about certain stuff and learning about certain stuff, how that can progress them in life. Cause like if you don't show them, like, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily the end prize, but like why it's important, you know what I'm saying, to have some depth to your conversation versus just a, hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like Cause like I seen this clip on TikTok, and this chick was like, so I got a question for white people. Do you ask your grandparents and parents, what role did they have to play? What role did they family play in slavery? Like what happened? Because we know grandparents and great grandparents that'll tell you, I seen such and such get lynched. I seen, this happen. So like if we know grandparents and great grandparents that seen that stuff, some of the people that did that is still here too. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, do you ask your people what role did they had to play in it? Because or what role did they was a part of in history, or they seen in history? Because we in the Black community, we know,
Yeah.
we know Papa saw his daddy get killed by the KKK. You know what I'm saying? But do y'all ask y'all families about that? And I was just like, damn, like that's a good ass question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Because I know a few stories from my family to tell you about the KKK. So if we didn't hear them stories from them and they still here, some of the people that was doing that back in the day is still here too.
Yeah, a lot of them. That's why I say, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's hard to change like an in-home person, like, it's that's a whole different, so ball game right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the only way I think you can somewhat try to change that is start feeding them that knowledge in school while they're young.
That's it.
And where they can like and now at the day and age, you can always every young kid got a tablet or something in their hand on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So if you start feeding them that stuff and they come home and get curious about it, they gonna start fact checking parents.
Yeah.
Like, nah, look this up, Dad. This ain't right.
Yeah.
All right, checked on this, Grandma. This ain't right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think you can start from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can only do so much. But I think that's better than nothing, though. Reach one, teach one.
Hmm.
So that's how I look at that one.
Yeah, that's pretty much where it boiled down to, as far as like I seen something, right, and it was saying it was like between 0 to 4 years, you know, your mind, when you see stuff, and they show like different like examples for when a situation and the parent handled it like this, that, and that, how they kind of like branches off, to the
Yeah.
thing that you are used to, what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like what creates your norm. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that's why when you see, of course, if you see a 5-year-old and he bad, or someone, let's just say an adult yelling, and one 5-year-old like, nigga, I yell back at you, and one 5-year-old terrified. So but you can kind of adjust to see what was they used to in the first 4 years. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I think when it comes to if it's really comes to like parenting, I think the best thing, would be like, I think the best thing with parenting is like dialogue, because it ain't like you can't really be like, well, don't do this to your parent. I mean, wait, because now you bringing in like different, experiences, and no
Yeah.
one can tell somebody what their experience is gonna be like. That's gonna be just an on and on, That's just gonna be
Mm-hmm.
forever. But it's just like the dialogue is, I think if folks keep one thing about parenting, what will help society out is parenting. If parents will keep it about the kids. You know what I'm saying? As far as just like, I think society should offer like mental health for free.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? I think a lot of Like that's one thing. Like I think a lot of programs, even bringing back that taxes thing, a lot of programs, and maybe they got it out there, but they don't publicize it like they publicize the stuff that you want to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's never on that level. Might catch that bitch on the flyer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think another one is the language barrier. Like I know you deal with it out there in Texas. I deal with it out here in Florida. It's almost like Spanish the first language. And it's just like, damn, like I thought we was in America, you know what I'm saying? Like because we both traveled overseas and we know how it is. Like when you're in a foreign country, of course, they want you to try to speak their language. Like they like that. They appreciate you trying to learn their language. So it's just like when in America, you know what I'm saying, you go to a place and it's just like, damn, like they looking at me like I should know what they speaking. And it's just like, nah, I don't. Like I wish I did, but I don't. Like don't look at me like I'm in the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the only yeah, I feel you on that. Like that's I don't know, I guess just the personnel. Cause I
Yeah,
had that a couple times. Yeah, niggas be like, damn, my bad. I don't know Spanish, my fault.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's like when I think of something that's just like wrong with our society and like okay, what would you do to change like the what I was about to say? To become a cop, pretty much. I'm gonna use a phrase, but pretty much to become a cop. What criteria, qualifications? What was your
Yeah,
criteria?
I think they need to do an extensive background check like you finna run for the president. They need to go through, look at how you came up, you know what I'm saying? Like looking through all that. I think they need to do a tense, you need to have a security clearance to be a cop. Cause I think if they ran the numbers for these like cops that be shooting people or cops that, you know what I'm saying, assault on victims and stuff like that. I think if they ran a report and did some research, I bet you a lot of them cops was either bullied in school or like, you know what I'm saying, didn't get the attention they needed when they was growing up. And like now that they're in a position of power, they can enforce it.
Mm, I concur. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yep. I mean, there you have it. Like that's yeah, you gotta. Well, I really don't know the criteria to become a cop.
yeah. I don't know it either, but I
I
know
don't
I
know if
don't
you
think
have
it's
to have like a secret clearance.
security.
I
I
would
don't
assume.
think it's
I think.
clearance.
I think what someone explained to me one day was just like it depends on your county. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
the money that goes into it. Things of that nature. But once again, it should be a fucking criteria. If some of that
Yeah,
importance, like you a cop, you're from a
yeah,
city small or not.
yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I think you can be a cop in like less than a year,
This the thing, bro. It's just like
like an official cop. Like you have to go through the academy and all that. But I think like a whole process. I think it's like
oh, I think it's less than a year. I think maybe like 3 months probably.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that's more just like training shit. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Training, yeah, training. Yeah.
But I'm not sure as far as I don't know,
I think
man. I just feel
it
like
might go like 7 to 10 years or something like that.
they gotta have a more extensive background check across the board. Psychiatric, I'm pretty sure they do psych evaluations and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But they should do that shit like motherfucking NCAA recruiting. I'm gonna see everybody. I'm telling everybody, telling the teachers,
Uh-huh.
man. Let me see your yearbook, nigga. Ain't nobody sign this bitch. You ain't. He cut that bitch with an empty yearbook. No,
Yeah, yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
I think you got a lot of hatred pent up.
You got a lot of anger right there. Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's a good one, though.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man. But yeah, you can go all day trying to change this society, you know. But you know, at the
yeah,
end of the day, I guess it's meant to be how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's meant to be how they set it up to be, man. We just got to get the right people in the right position to start, enforcing some change.
Yeah, this is better than before.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely making progress. That's without a doubt.
Yeah,
Man.
I guess that's the good thing to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
just telling Marvin today, like, damn, nigga, like in 30 years, I still won't be as old as your mama. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like around her age, like in 30
Yeah.
years. Yeah, that's a long time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just
Yeah.
just the thing like that, I really have the opportunity. I think that's the thing. When I say people need to get motivated and be great, like I'm now 36, now realizing like, damn, I got the opportunity to be great every day. Like I got an
Mm,
opportunity to change the world every day. Or not even change the world, but like when I say change the world, I mean like inspire, like I think if you be positive like every day, you know what I'm saying, that's changing the world because the world ain't positive.
yeah. Yeah. Put that positive energy out there, man. The
You know,
highest human act is to inspire somebody, man.
and I think if you given that chance every day to do it, because think about it, people on their deathbed, who you ever think on their deathbed real mad? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just appreciate everything, thank you, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I think we're just like society need to get to the simplicity of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit real simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real simple. You know, everything is like complex. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real simple when you think about the game of life. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you got to fend for what you eat for. Okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like that shit can be real simple if you just have a mindset on. I was what listening to dude Bob Proctor or some shit like that. Biblical talk about it. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand it, but when they speaking in scientific and be saying yin and yang and shit, people seem to understand where it's just like every negative gotta have a positive. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It was just like it just gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you
Yeah.
react to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just how you it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
bad that shit is, it gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a reason for it, you know.
Yeah. Like they said, life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you react to it.
I remember, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you can't just be going on asking why and shit like that. Just
Yeah. You just take them licks and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
yeah, yeah, man. That was a good one, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
That was a
Until and like always, man, go to righteousclothing.com, get your merch. We got some open mic debate merch coming. Uh
Mazara's back and running, baby.
Miles R. Us back and running.
Get your artwork, watch videos,
Artwork,
read your blog.
posters. Yeah, we coming.
Got this little challenge yourself with the yoga for a week, a little run
Mm,
challenge.
okay.
Then
Okay.
Uncle Kurt's still waiting on my motherfucking sandwich.
Uncle Kurt Burgers.
Still waiting
Chattanooga.
on my motherfucking sandwich.
Yeah, shit. On that note, arrivederci.
Yeah.